I'm Mike Doherty, and you're watching the Doherty Report on Chip Youth Gaming. What's up, players? Welcome to the Doherty Report. Now, today we were skipping a lot of the mumbo jumbo of the usual Doherty Reports, so questions are out because we haven't gotten any questions. I'm going to talk about the giveaway at the end, about what's going on, about how we're doing it, and there's some things going on, so the giveaway is not going to happen right away, like as in dispersing the gift cards. So some things to talk to you about at the end, but other than that, it's just going to be news today. And our first piece of news is a big one, especially in my friend group. Destiny 2 has been outed and leaked by an Italian retailer. This, of course, has been leaked to Jason Schreier of Kotaku, and he made a whole article on it explaining what's going on. It has a September 8th European release date. This is about all we know from Destiny 2. This is really freaking soon. September 8th is just around the corner, and that means if they announce at E3, that gives them a 4-month lead time. Now, we've seen games like Fallout give a 6-month lead time from announcement to release, so this is going to be interesting to see if Destiny can sell just as good as the last one, or if not better, just with that short 3-month, 4-month period. Very interesting. We're not used to seeing that in the video game industry. We're used to seeing things very far out and then seeing them now. So I'm interested to see how this plays out, and I hope you are too, because I think it will be good, but again, I'm not a big Destiny guy. Am I going to play this game? Hell no, I'm not going to play this game, because it's for dorks. In PlayStation news, PlayStation 4 games are coming to PlayStation Now. This is really exciting because PlayStation Now seemed like this kind of meh service. I was talking to, of course, KB, friend of the show, when he was getting his PS4 about the potential of this. And how he's not getting it because $20 is a steep price point for old PS3 games. Now, it seems like PlayStation is bringing in PS4 games. That's why they cut the services, as we talked about a few weeks ago on the Doherty Report, about them cutting support for Samsung TVs, PlayStation Vita, everything besides PS4 and PC. Now, I want to see if this expands. I want to see if they'll add PS1 classics, PS2 classics, PSP classics. I want to see if they add a bunch of the backlog of PlayStation games and putting it into PlayStation Now. And don't be surprised to see a price drop from PlayStation Now to compete with Xbox's newly announced service that basically does the same thing. Speaking of PlayStation 3 production is ending soon in Japan. It's been translated on PlayStation's official Japan site that on the PlayStation 3 it says production is going to end soon. This is, of course, sad because the PlayStation 3 served us all well, but I'm excited to see them focus, not that they haven't before, but focus fully on the PS4. We saw this with the PS3. The PS2 lasted well into the PS3's life cycle until they had to kill it dead, and it was selling extremely well in other markets. So, RIP PlayStation 3. Now it looks like PlayStation only has PSVR and PlayStation 4 to worry about. And interesting enough, it looks like Nathan Drake will not appear in the new Uncharted DLC. The DLC director said they played around with the idea, saying that maybe they could bring in Nate, but it seemed wrong since they tied it so neatly with a nice little bow at the end of Uncharted 4 on how Nathan Drake's story ends. So they confirmed he will not be in the new DLC, which is kind of bittersweet for me, but again, it's Naughty Dog. Do whatever you want. Make any story you want. We're going to love it. And GameStop is shedding some light on Nintendo's fastest selling hardware in the US. GameStop's merchandising director Eric Bright has said, quote, "The Nintendo Switch could possibly eclipse the Wii." Now, to put that into context, the Wii sold over 100 million units. Eric Bright is absolutely out of his mind. That's not going to happen. But he goes on and says, quote, "I can't give straight numbers, but I can say we're seeing one of the highest attach rates of software and accessories to a device that we've seen in a long time." Of course, that's what happens when you launch one game with a console. Of course, not just one game, but the only game. Of course, a phenomenal game, a 10 out of 10 game. But that being said, everyone's buying the Zelda for the Switch because that's all they have. Again, not trying to discredit Nintendo, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Do I think it will sell past the Wii or to Wii's numbers? No, that means it's going to outpace PS4, and that just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Who knows? I could be wrong. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a conversation. Not just on the story, on the other stories. Let me know in the comments down below on what you think. I want to have a conversation with you. So let's talk. I only have one shameless plug of the day, and that's the Baywatch trailer. Please go watch the Baywatch trailer. Holy God almighty, does this freaking thing look so good. I cannot wait. May 26th cannot come fast enough. And like I said in the top of the show, no questions today. No one sent any questions, so we're going to skip the question segment altogether. But let's talk about the giveaway. The subscriber number has been a little wonky the past 3 weeks. Someone's been trying to farm the giveaway by creating fake accounts and subscribing, and then that way evening their odds of getting the giveaway. Of course, and I said if I reached 200 by the end of this month, then the payout will be double. So of course we reached past 200, and it went up to 300 at one point, went down to 250, went up to 380, went to 270, went down to 170. Right now we're at 176. I think the real number is around 150 of actual accounts from what I'm seeing in the back end of things. I'm going through all the subscribers and seeing which ones look fake and which one looks real. It's looking like 150 is our real number, so there is going to be a giveaway. I think that's three giveaways. So I'm gonna wait till the end of the month to see if we hit that 200 subscriber mark, and then that way those 3 people can get the double the payout. And actually, that would be like 8 people getting the double the payout if we reach 200 by the end of the month. So go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and subscribe for your chance to enter the PlayStation card, Xbox Live card giveaway. Every 10 subscribers, we're giving away either a PlayStation card, Xbox One card. You know the drill. And then from commenting down below, liking, and subscribing, you will be picked randomly to go ahead and win one of those 2. And if we reach 200 subscribers by the end of March, that will get double the payout for you. And again, help us beat Trevor Zach. Trevor Zach and me are in a race to 500 subscribers, and the loser has to eat the cake that the winner bakes them, and the winner gets to film it and post it to their channel. Now, this cake's not just regular cake, it's a nasty cake. Put all kinds of weird, gross things in there, and it's going to be awesome because we're going to beat Trevor Zach, and we're beating Trevor Zach. Thanks for watching the Doherty Report. If you like this video, go ahead and like the video down below. You can subscribe down below, and if you want to check out the last Doherty Report, click right there. And if you want to watch me yell at Tim Geddes, click right there. And of course, you can follow us down at all these social platforms. We do live streams on Twitch. We have a YouTube channel, of course, where you're on. Facebook, Twitter. Check us out. Chiptooth Gaming.